You don't lose respect because you are too kind. You lose it when warnings become predictable.
You say, "Don't do that again." They do it again. Then you say, "I'm serious." But they heard that sentence before, and nothing changed after the last warning. Here is the truth that hurts. A warning with no action behind it is not a boundary. It is just noise. And once people learn that, they stop listening completely.
They start watching your behavior instead. That is where everything changes.
Strong people are not the ones who explain the most or threaten the loudest.
They are the ones whose actions quietly match their standards.
They stop giving full access to people who keep disrespecting it.
This is not about becoming cold. It is not about punishment or mind games.
It is about one psychological truth. People learn your limits from what you allow. Today, I will show you 6 actions that speak louder than warnings. 6 calm moves that prove you are no longer the person who only talks. By the end, you will know how to protect your energy without begging. Because once your actions become clear, your warnings become unnecessary. Most people think disrespect continues because the other person does not understand. So they explain more. They repeat the same boundary in different words. But most of the time, the other person understood perfectly.
They just did not believe anything would happen after crossing the line. When someone crosses your line and still gets the same access, their brain learns safety.
They learn, I can ignore the warning, and nothing really changes.
So they test again. Maybe smaller, maybe bigger, but they test.
If you respond with another speech, the pattern only gets deeper.
You are not teaching respect. You are teaching them that your reaction is the consequence.
So stop making your warning the event. Make your action the event.
The first action is this. Stop repeating yourself.
Kind people believe one more explanation might finally make the difference. One more message. One more conversation. One more sentence proving they are not asking too much. But repeating yourself too many times trains people to wait you out.
They learn your first no is not final. Your second no is emotional.
No.
Your third no can be negotiated. Your fourth no may disappear. So say it once, clearly. No speech. No emotional courtroom.
Then stop. If they pretend not to understand, say, I already made myself clear.
That sentence tells them the conversation is not endless anymore. You stated the limit. Now the only thing left is what happens next.
The second action is this. Change their access. Most people set a boundary with words, then keep giving full access.
Same fast replies, same emotional availability, same favors, same forgiveness. Then they wonder why nothing changed. But access is the language people understand. If someone disrespects your time, they should not get immediate access to your time.
If someone uses your emotions against you, they should not get deep access to them.
This does not mean you become rude. It means you become accurate. You stop giving premium access to people who treat you like a backup option. You reply slower. You share less. You stop rescuing them from every small problem. They may ask, what is wrong? What they mean is, why did my access change? I am adjusting how much energy I give to things that are not mutual. That is not an attack. That is information, and it lands harder than warnings. The third action is this. Let silence follow disrespect.
Many people return to normal too fast after someone crosses a line.
They smile again, help again, text again, act like nothing happened.
They do it because tension feels uncomfortable, and they do not want to seem dramatic.
But when you rush back to normal, you protect them from the impact.
You absorb the discomfort for them. You make the room comfortable again.
Stop doing that. Let the silence exist. Let the energy shift.
If someone says something disrespectful, you do not have to laugh it off.
You can pause and let their words sit in the air.
That pause says, I heard you. That did not pass unnoticed. People who hide insults inside jokes expect you to laugh and help them escape.
But when you do not laugh, the joke has nowhere to go.
The fourth action is this. Match effort with effort.
Many people are not trapped by disrespect. They are trapped by imbalance.
They keep reaching out, checking in, remembering details, and carrying the whole connection.
Meanwhile, the other person gives crumbs, a late reply, a weak apology, a little attention.
Because you care, you overcompensate. But more effort rarely inspires equal effort. It teaches them the relationship can survive on your energy alone.
So match effort with effort, not bitterly, not childishly, clearly. If they stop initiating, stop carrying the whole connection by yourself.
If they give vague energy, stop offering full emotional presence. Some people will step forward. Others will disappear. Both outcomes give clarity. The fifth action is this. Make the consequence calm. One rule. If your consequence needs rage to work, it is not strong yet. Strong boundaries are calm. They do not need slammed doors or midnight messages. You said you do not accept being spoken to that way. They do it again.
So you end the conversation. No shouting. No dramatic announcement.
Calm action gives people nothing to twist, argue with, or dismiss.
All they can see is that access changed after behavior repeated.
That is how adults learn your limits. Not through fear, but consistency. The sixth action is this. Walk away before you over-explain.
There is a point where more words stop helping. You feel it in your body. Your chest tightens. Your voice changes. You start defending your right to be hurt.
That is the moment to stop. Not later. Right there.
I have already made myself clear.
Or say, this conversation is no longer productive. Then leave.
The more you explain to someone committed to misunderstanding you, the smaller you feel.
Your words introduce the standard. Your actions prove the standard is real. Comment AC Shannon if you are done warning.